Hey, it's Hélène, and this is Decoding Dress. Now, I am proud to say that back in the day, I could hold my own on stage in a unitard and a pair of tap shoes. Yep, that was me holding my own. Well, here's what I know now that I didn't back then. Choreography and costumes can work together to create a masterpiece. That's right, design and dance go hand in hand. So let's open our eyes now to a whole new world. Come with me down memory lane for just a moment. It's October 2011, and I'm sitting inside the Joyce Theater in New York City, watching a contemporary American dance performance unlike anything I have ever experienced. Seriously, I was emotional. I'm sitting there and my eyes are tearing up from the story unfolding on the stage before me. All of a sudden, it's intermission time, and my friend is elbowing me and points to the seat in front of me, where none other than the legendary award-winning choreographer Garth Fagan is sitting with this perfect view of his dancers on stage. That was my introduction to Garth Fagan. It was later when I learned that he also has a deep appreciation for fashion.
There's a picture over there of me at 10 years old, all dressed up, okay? So I came from a real fashion plate family. And Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas, clinks and clonks from so much jewelry, everybody, okay? I really was brought up to like it.
That innate fashion sense that runs through his DNA is uniquely incorporated into Garth's choreography. He says the costumes for his dancers play a pivotal role in his works. It all comes down to movement.
Movement is the #1 element in choreography. And the costumes have to adorn the movement, illuminate the movement, expose the movement, but never cover it up too much. Nothing should hinder the dancer. Nothing should hinder the dancer, ever. If they have a big billowy skirt, then they have to learn how to move with it, because it has its own life and it's gonna need a little settling down time. So you gotta put that in before you do your grand extension.
Here's a fun fact. There's a specific point in Garth's choreography process when he's ready to introduce costumes to a piece he's working on. And no, it's not at the end.
New York Times, everybody says my movement invention is fabulous, blah, blah, blah. I love that, coming up with new steps, new ways of moving, you know. About halfway through the piece is when I decide that they can do a costume. Or sometimes the movement demands that I go another costume direction. I might have gone and thinking, oh, we're just gonna use tights and leotards. And then when I see it, I said, oh, we gotta change that, you know.
Here's what you need to know about Garth Fagan dance. When you watch a performance, you are transported to another place in time. I'm serious. At one moment, you're on this almost spiritual journey lived by those who came before us. And then later, you find yourself at the best house party of all time, where you are elevated out of your seat, dancing along with those on stage. There is nothing quite like it. And one fascinating aspect, the costumes help accentuate the journey.
I don't allow my costumes to get in the way. And that's what too many unsophisticated choreographers do, you know. And it's all the frou-frou and stuff going on, and where's the dance, you know? Where's the dance? And she did this beautiful leap, and the costume is still working, so you're not seeing the leap, you know. You're seeing the frills and the flounces. But for beginning companies and for kids, little kids, it's okay, you know. They're just starting off.
Talk about an interesting thing to consider the next time you head to the theater or watch a dance performance online or television. Costumes aren't just costumes on a dancer. They're part of the story, and they matter. All right, before we go, let's do a brief recap. First, Garth says movement is the #1 element in choreography, and the costumes must adorn the movement. Number 2, costumes also happen to help illuminate the stories told through choreography. And finally, you can't follow the story being told through a specific dance if the costumes get in the way. But Garth does give a disclaimer. Beginning dance companies and kids, you can have those costumes, just like I did. I'm Hélène Biandudi Hofer, and this is The Empty Hangar's Decoding Dress. So what performance have you seen where the costumes played a key role in delivering perhaps a certain feeling, emotion, or storyline? Hit us up on social media and let us know, and I will see you next time.